So I was looking at the top played commanders for the past weeks and just looking, looking, okay, and I was like, okay, Kenrith, I mean, he's a king, that's pretty baller, no-brainer here. What else we got? The Ur-Dragon, I mean, dragons are pretty freaking cool, you know, I wish I was a dragon. and the top card is, what? What the cute little kittens and soft little mittens? But who, how, what, damn! A Rakdos commander has that? Rakdos isn't that good. Mom, is Rakdos good now?
There's a couple of ways to help support this channel, and the easiest way is to like and subscribe. Wow, so easy! Another easy way to help support me is by using my affiliate links in the description. And the final way you can help support the channel is by supporting me directly by becoming a patron, where you can vote for patron selected commanders and get some behind the scenes action. The best way to help grow this channel is with the help of you guys.
This video is sponsored by Collect Edition. They have a huge commander inventory and worldwide shipping, so check them out with the link in the description. Prosper, Tome-Bound, 4 mana, 1/4, Death Touch, Mystic Arcanum. At the beginning of your end step, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Wow. Pact Boon. Who decided on these names? Whenever you play a card from exile, create a treasure token. So yes, a lot of impulse draw and that sweet card advantage, and treasures each time you cast a spell from exile, so tons of card advantage and ramp. On a black and red commander, what is this, Rakdos? More like green dose, am I right? Now let me show you how to prosperly play this deck, okay? Prosperly. Okay, I'll shut up, let's just start. This is my first video in a couple of weeks. I had a big cold, and in fact, I still have a bit of that cold. I don't know if you can tell, I'm talking a bit like a guy who was kind of sick, you know? So don't be too harsh on me, okay? I'm happy to be back. Let's freaking go. Yeah! First off, what I do every night, playing with yourself. Any card that can help you get treasures is what we're aiming for. The goal is to exile it, play it, make a token, play more. Get it? Tons of value. We'll be playing a lot of stuff in this deck. You want an example? Here's an example. Light up the mage. 3 mana, Spectacle. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. And Jeska's Will Smith. 3 mana, choose 1. If you control your commander, you may choose both. Add X red for each card in target opponent's hand. Exile the top 3 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. So yeah, getting card advantage from the impulse draw and actually having the mana to cast them with our treasures. How nice! Yes! Blast, 5 mana instant. Cascade. Blast deals 4 damage to target creature. Yes, Cascade, you exile it, you play it, you get a treasure. Starting to catch my drift?
Cool.
Now, let me tell you something, okay? When you cast an adventure card, okay, you put it into exile, okay? So you get a treasure when you play the other side. You heard it here first, folks. Probably not. Murderous Rider. 3 mana, 2/3 lifelink. When Murderous Rider dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. And Swift and Instant Adventure. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. And Boon Crusher Géant. 3 mana, 4/3. Damage can be prevented this turn. Ooh, deals 2 damage to any target. That is your adventure card. And then you get the fat, nice, sweet, juicy giant 4/3. When he becomes a target of a spell, he deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. So if you exile one of these from your impulse draw, you get a treasure for the first cast, and the treasure from the second cast. So many treasures. What is this, Pirates of the Caribbean?
This is a gift. A real gift.
Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Stupid name. 4 mana, 4 loyalty counters, +1. Exile the top card of your library, you may cast that card. If you don't, Chandra deals 2 damage to each opponent, +1. Add 2 red to your mana pool, -3. She deals 4 damage to target creature, and -7 you get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell. Pretty often. This emblem deals 5 damage to target creature or player. And Chandra, Fire Artisan. Hesse cheesy name. 4 mana, 4 loyalty counters. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra Fire Artisan, she deals that much damage to target opponent or planeswalker. +1, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. Wow. Fits perfect with this deck. -7, exile the top 7 cards of your library. You may cast them this turn. What the baloney? Doing what red does the best. Being impulsive. Impulsively cheesy with the names, that is. Tectonic Giant. 4 mana, 3/4. Whenever Tectonic Giant attacks or becomes a target of a spell an opponent controls, choose one. He deals 3 damage to each opponent, or exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Impulsive Giant. What's not to like? Breya's Apprentice?
Who the fuck are you?
Huh? What the baloney? This guy sucks compared to Breya. You're doing a horrible job with your apprentice, Breya. You're fired. He's a 3 mana, 2/3. When he enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless top tier artifact creature token with flying. Tap, sacrifice an artifact, choose one, exile the top card of the library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card, or target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. And Bergie, well, this side kinda sucks. We played for the other side, Harnfell, Horn of Booty. Booty. 5 mana, legendary artifact. Discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. One of the best cards in the deck, I'm telling you. Got extra lands in your hands? Sweet rhyme, I know.
There's really nothing to worry about, Mary.
Just discard the land to exile the top 2 and, well, play those instead and get some sweet treasures. Wow, synergy. Synergy. Okay, enough playing with ourselves. It's time to play with our opponent's stuff. Alright, we play a lot of cards that play with our opponent's cards, giving us access to some sweet shenanigans we wouldn't have access to normally. Like, you grind some prisoners.
What?
So dumb. 2 mana instant, choose one, break their chains. This is destroy target artifact, or interrogate them. Exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library. Choose one of them. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card, and you may spend mana as though it was mana of any color to cast it. So yeah, who are the prisoners? Your opponent's cards.
Nice.
You'll usually aim for the guy not playing black or red so we can try to hit some delicious blue bombs. I'm looking at you, Cyclonic Rift. Douthie Skywalker. 2 mana, 3/2 Shadow. If a card would be put in an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it with a void counter instead. Tap, sacrifice, choose an exile card an opponent owns with a void counter on it. You may play it this turn without paying its mana costs. So yeah, could be better with some recursion, but I'll take it. Just gotta be patient until you hit something delicious like Cyclonic Rift. Opposition Agent of Shield. You know this guy. Come on, you know, look, he's so cute. 3 mana, 3/2 flash. You control your opponents while they're searching their libraries. While an opponent is searching their library, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remained exiled, and you may spend mana as though it was mana of any color to cast them. So yeah, extra salty and extra value. Fits like a condom in this deck, yeah. Fits perfectly in this deck.
Okay.
Bitches. Brazen Plunder. 4 mana, 3/3 menace. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to an opponent, exile the top card of each of those opponent's libraries. You may play those cards this turn, and you may spend mana as though it's mana any color to cast those spells. Yes, I know, we don't run a lot of pirates, but he's pretty good by himself. Plus, he kind of fits with the treasure theme, cause pirates, I guess. I don't know, maybe he's good. Play him. Draugr Necromancer. This guy is pretty bonkers. 4 mana, 4/4. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter on it. It's pretty stupid. You may cast spells from among cards in exile your opponent controls with ice counters on them, and you may spend mana as though it was mana of any color from a snow source to cast those spells. So yeah, sweet card if we hit some sweet spot removal with our other cards. Pretty good. Author of Shadows, just like Le Fromage, is pretty cheesy name. 5 mana, 3/3. When Author of Shadows enters the battlefield, exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. Just that, it's pretty cool. Choose a non-land card, exile this way. You may cast that card for as long as it remains in exile. And you may spend mana as though it was mana of any color to cast it. So yeah, pretty good. Removal and value. 2 for 1, please, to go. Praetor's Grasp, a classic card. 3 mana sorcery. Search target opponent's library for a card and exile it face down. Then that player shuffles his or her library. You may look at and play that card for as long as it remains in exile. So yeah, you can even grab a basic land if you have to. If you believe in it, you can achieve it.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Stolen Strategy, another bonkers card in this deck. 5 mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of each opponent's library. Until the end of turn, you may cast non-land cards from among those exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though it was mana of any color to cast those spells. So yeah, this freaking card, I'm telling you, can you feel the card advantage flowing through you? Can you feel it? Yes! Favored Suspicion! Man, this freaking card is bonkers. Telling you, if you're playing black and red, it's freaking good no matter what deck you're playing. 6, 7, 8 mana, but just you wait, I know. 8 mana, I know, but just wait. Just wait till I explain that. I know, 8 mana, but 8 mana is a lot. 8 mana is more than 7. I know, but 8 mana, each opponent exiles cards from the top of his or her library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among those non-land cards without paying their mana cost. Rebound. So yeah, this card freaking balonies. Cast 3 cards, then create 3 treasures, and do it all again next turn? Man, so much value, feels like I'm playing green. What the fuck? Natalie. Primal Storm, 6 mana, 6/6. Whenever he attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. Then you may cast any number of cards from among those cards without paying their mana cost. So yeah, always good, but fits perfect with the theme of this deck. So he's here, Elder Dinosaur, I love it. Hey, it's your boy, Tome-Bound Comic Imposter! Yes! 7 mana, 5 loyalty counter. As Tome-Bound enters the battlefield, you get an emblem with you may play cards exiled with Tome-Bound Cosmic Imposter, and you may spend mana as though it's mana of any color to cast those spells. +2, exile the top card of each player's library. -3, exile target artifact or enchantment. -8, exile all cards from all graveyards. Add 3 red. Dude, been waiting and waiting to find a place, a home for this jabroni for so long, and boy, is he bonkers in here. Even if he dies, you can still cast the cards. So yes, what else gives you value when they die? Jesus? No, he just freaking left and he did nothing. So nobody, that's the answer, besides Tome-Bound. Now for a couple of shenanigans that can help you out a bit. Xorn! 3 mana, 3/2 if you create 1 treasure token. Instead, you create 1 plus an additional treasure token. Can I get 1 treasure? No. Can I get 2 treasures? Yes. It's your boy Goldmember Dragon. I'm a 5 mana 4/4 flying haze dragon. Whenever I attack or become the target of a spell, I create a freaking treasure token. Treasures you control have tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 2 mana of any 1 color. Yeah, Xorn gives you 2 treasures instead of 1, and this dragon doubles the mana from treasures. Let's call it this a large double-double. Man, I want coffee now.
C'est une catastrophe.
Academy Manufacturer. 3 mana, 1/3. If you would create a clue, food, or treasure token, instead create 1 of each. Yes, like, really, have you guys seen this guy in action? He's like Interstellar all over again. Hey, it's me, Uber Mask. Yes, this card does nothing in most decks, but wait. 4 mana, if a player would draw a card. Okay, that player removes that card from the game, face up instead. Damn! What's going on here? Each player may play cards he or she removed from the game with Uber Mask this turn. So yeah, like I said, does nothing in most decks, but in this deck, sweet baby Jesus and his tiny little treasures. Mayhem Devil and Marionette Master. The Devil, he's a 3 mana 3/3. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, he deals 1 damage to any target. Pretty good with treasures, but wait, there's more. Marionette Master, 6 mana 1/3, Fabricate 3. Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to Marionette Master's power. So yeah, a little wombo here. Sack a treasure, make a mana, pink for 1 with the Devil, drain a player for 3 with the Marionette Master. Such a nice couple. And to finish off, you won't see this guy coming. Freaking Kozilek, the Great Distortion. Yes, 10 mana 12/12. When you cast him, if you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Menace, discard a card with converted mana cost X, counter target spell with converted mana cost X. Why? Cause he's big and he's juicy. This deck ramps a lot and plays a lot of little stuff. And then I was like, well, I like big stuff too. So Kozilek was born. You can use the cards in your hand to counter everything while you play the cards cards you exile here and there, which I call synergy. That's all for today, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.